Hello everybody. This was the last section of this chapter, so we got a test coming up soon. We just started proofs, so we're going to do some more proofs today. We're going to talk about angle pair relationships, right triangles, supplements, complements, postulate 12, we'll get into what that is, and then vertical angles. Okay, vertical angles. So, let's go ahead and get started. Right angle congruence theorem. All right angles are congruent. Well, obviously that is true because all right angles equal 90 degrees, but we're going to have to prove it. Okay? So let's go through a two-column proof. Okay? Statement, reason. First thing they give us is the given. Angle 1 and angle 2 are right angles. Okay, so I can do this if I want to keep myself straight. Angle 1, angle 2, and I know they're both right angles. Okay, draw a picture. Pictures help. Pictures help big time. Prove angle 1 equals angle 2. Okay, well, this is given. That's my reason for this. Well, if angle 1 and angle 2 are right angles, then can't I say angle 1 equals 90 degrees? Because that's the definition of right angle. And angle 2 equals 90 degrees, because that's the definition of right angle. And why do I get to use the definition of right angle? Because it told me that these are right angles. So that means angle 1 equals 90, angle 2 equals 90. Well then, if A equals B, let's do this, let me underline what you can see. If A equals B and B equals C, then doesn't A equal C? So we can say angle 1 equals angle 2 by the transitive property. And guess what? You're done when you have the proof statement. Angle 1 equals angle 2. I have it. We're done. Okay? I have it now. We are done. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Congruent supplements theorem. If two angles are supplementary to the same angle, or two congruent angles, then they are congruent. Okay, well, here we go again. Let's do another two-column proof. Statement, reason. Okay? Angle 1 and angle 2 are supplementary. Okay, and that's given. Angle 3 and angle 2 are supplementary. That's given. Okay. Prove that angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. Well, here we go. What do I know? If two angles are supplementary, don't I know that they add to 180 degrees? So can't I say that angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180 degrees? That's the definition of supplementary, because supplementary means two angles add up to 180 degrees. Okay, well then can't I say that angle 3 and angle 2 are 180 degrees also, because they're also supplementary? Definition of supplementary. Well, now what? Well, I got the transitive property again. I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to go green here. This thing equals 180, so can't I plug 1 plus 2 in for 180 in the second equation? Can't I substitute it in? Since they both equal 180, can't I set them equal to each other? So I can say that angle 3 plus angle 2 equals angle 1 plus angle 2. Okay, and that is just substitution. Well, now what? Well, look, I got an angle 2 on both sides. What happens if I subtract those? Angle 3 plus angle 2 minus angle 2 equals angle 1 plus angle 2 minus angle 2. That's a subtraction property. When I actually subtract, I end up with angle 3 equals angle 1. That was just subtraction. Hey, I'm close. Is that what I needed? No, I need angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. This is not exactly it. So what do? I flip them. And what property was that? Angle 1 equals angle 3. That was the symmetric property. Now that I have exactly what the proof statement wants, angle 1 is congruent to angle 3, we're done. We've done it. Okay? Good enough. Good enough. Now, this congruent complements theorem. Two angles are complementary to the same angle or two congruent angles. Then they are congruent. This is basically going to be the same proof as back here, except angle 1 and angle 2 are now complements. And angle 1 and angle 2 are now, angle 3 and angle 2 are now complements. So I'd like you to try this one on your own. Okay? It's the same proof, same idea, except now angle 1 and angle 2 are complements. Angle 2 and angle 3 are now complements as well. Prove the same thing. Okay? Postulate 12, linear pair postulate. Now this is a postulate. We don't have to prove this. We do not have to prove this. If two angles form a linear pair, then they are supplementary. If two angles form a linear pair, such as this, again, linear pair, adjacent, supplementary angles, then they are supplementary. Well, yeah, linear pair is supplement in the definition. This is a straight line down here. That means this angle is 180 degrees. So that does make sense that this angle plus this angle is going to equal 180 degrees. Yes, they are supplementary. And that's a postulate. We do not have to solve it. Okay, if two angles form a linear pair, they are supplementary. We know that. Okay, good enough. Finally, vertical angles theorem. Vertical angles theorem. This comes out of your book. This is where I'm getting the goofy numbers. Given angle 5 and angle 7 are vertical angles. Prove. Angle 5 is congruent to angle 7. So, let's say we have 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 and 7 are vertical angles. True? True. Now, here's what we're going to do. This one's a little trickier. It's important that I draw the picture so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. 5 and 7 are vertical angles. That's my given. Angle 5 and angle 7 are vertical angles. That's given. What can I do now? Well, doesn't 5 and 6, don't they form a linear pair? 5 and 6, don't they form a linear pair up here? So can't I say that angle 5 plus angle 6 equals 180 degrees, because postulate 12, that's the one we just did. Any linear pair adds up to 180 degrees. So postulate 12. Okay. And can't I also say that 6 and 7 are a linear pair as well? So angle 6 plus angle 7 equal 180 degrees. Postulate 12. And now, didn't we say back here, didn't we have a theorem that congruent supplements theorem, if two angles are supplementary to the same angle, then they're congruent? And I just proved that. Isn't 5 supplementary with 6 and 7 supplementary with 6? So can't I use that theorem to say that angle 5 equals angle 7? And what theorem was that? Congruent supplements, I believe. Yeah. Congruent supplements theorem. Supplements theorem. Okay? And that one's done. See, you can use theorems to prove other theorems, but you can't use a theorem until you've proven it to begin with. Okay, now this could have been a 10-12 stepper if I had to show every step that I had in every other proof. Okay, but because I had some postulates and some things I'd already proven, it shortened it up. So that's why I need to make sure you have all these things in your notebook in a place where you can get to them so you can reference them quickly and easily. Okay? There were the angle pair relationships. Again, hopefully you're starting to get a grasp of the proofs and what we're after. If you have any questions, bring them to class, and we'll see you then.